Class 10 board exam are just around the corner, and English is one subject where smart preparation can help you score high. But do you know that some questions are frequently repeated in exam? In today's video, I will share the most expected and frequently repeated question from class 10th English board exam. Watch till the end for valuable tips to maximize your marks. Now first let us see important short questions from first flight. First question, explain how the description of the devastation caused by the hailstorm reflect the sadness within Lensho in a letter to God. What did the Buddha want Kisha Gautami to understand? Who are the Pada and why are they called friends of the children? Why did the woman at the control room look strangely at the pilot of Old Dakota? Write a short note on relationship between author and his pet. According to the poet, what do fire and ice represent? Do you agree with him? What tell you that Annie loved her grandmother? Describe the magnificent view of the tea estate with reference to the lesson Tea from Assam. What happened when Maxwell decided to transport Mitchell to England by air? What did the baker do first once he reached house? Question 11. Evaluate the line. Some says the world will end in fire, some say in ice. In the context of volcanic eruption, forest fire, meteorite collision, melting ice cap, etc. What detail did Valley pick up about the bus journey? How did she pick up this detail? 13. Paper has more patience than people. Elucidate. 14. Why did Lencho write a letter to God? 15. Why was the young seagull alone at the ledge? Question 16. Explain the irony of chapter A Letter to God. 17. During our childhood in Goa, the baker used to be our friend, companion and guide. What does this statement imply in relation to the character of baker? 18. It is our attitude toward a situation that make it positive or negative. Do you agree with it? Express your view with reference to the poem Dust of Snow. Belinda and other animals have been described as brave, but on seeing the pirate, they behave in a cowardly way. How did they react? Question 20. Flying is a natural act in bird. Then why was the young seagull exhausted by the strange exercise? Justify the given statement with reference to baby seagull fear. Now let's see important short question from Footprint Without Feet. First, what compelled Griffin to become a homeless wanderer without clothes? The entry of one character in the Midnight Visitor brought a twist in the ending. Explain. What are the passion of Horace Danby and how did he satisfy it? Why did Matilda throw the invitation spitefully? What information did Azubal give about the imaginary balcony? Why did he do so? 6. Richard's mother was his companion and spent a lot of time with him. A parent should try to be a companion to a child. Justify. What were the factors which contributed in making Ebright a scientist? Why was Dr. Hazard confident that Tricky will be in hospital room soon? Why was Matilda always unhappy? How is Ozable different from other secret agent? Question 11. Why is Miss Frumpy worried about Tricky? Why does Hockey Denver steal every year? Who is Flower and what is best authentic thrill of the day? State one likely reason the writer of the Midnight Visitor chose to characterize Ozable as short and fat. Validate the importance of small fun learning tasks towards successful career in contact with Richard E. Bright in Making of a Scientist. Question 16. Do you think Bholi could have confidently refused to marry Bishamba if she wasn't educated? Give reason. Who was Henry? What role did he play in Ozable's plan? Horace Danby was a typical thief. Describe how he has planned his work. Now let's see long questions from First Flight. Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. Describe the value of freedom in life and how it is necessary for civilization to grow. What value do you derive out of it to make life an enjoyable experience? How did Annie Frank use her writing skill in convincing her teacher? Is it right to confine wild animal into cage? Why or why not? What do you think is the value of courage? Discuss it in relation to the story This First Flight. Paper has more patience than people. This is how Annie the girl feel in the lesson from Diary of Annie Frank. As a girl or boy of almost same age group, you can identify yourself with any emotion. Also refer to similar feeling of Amanda. Describe how Annie and Amanda must have felt and highlight the reason which would have forced Annie to write a diary and Amanda to long for loneliness. His father and mother had come around calling to him, shakily upgrading him, threatening him. What role was played by the family of the seagull to train him in the art of flying? It is true that without the help of member of family, the young seagull could not fly. Elaborate. 9. Our attitude toward a situation evoke both negative and positive response. Analyze this with reference to the poem Dust of Snow to bring out the inherent valuable lesson. Valley was sensitive, but at the same time she was fearless and quite determined. Think of another character from your textbook who displayed similar character trait. Compare and contrast the lives of Valley and other characters that you have chosen from the text of two stories about flying. You may begin this. The characters who are fearless and determined from two texts are Valley and reference Madam Ride a Bus and two stories about flying. Question 11. Based on your understanding of the play, The Proposal, what do you think the relationship? Prepare a speech. Drive on relationship based on Natalia and Annie Frank character. You may begin this way. Good morning everyone. Relationship are bond between two people based on mutual like, understanding, need or love. I would like to discuss relationship as portrayed in two texts. You may end this way. To conclude, I would like to say that. Thank you. Reference The Proposal and from the Diary of Annie Frank. Now let's see important questions from Footprint Without Feet. Hari Singh did not board the express and return to Anil. It shows that everyone has some conscience that they do not put in practice. Elaborate with reference to the thief's story. What changes occur in Matilda's lifestyle after she had lost the necklace? The story, A Trump of Surgery, is a powerful example of importance of saying no. Explain, giving example from the text related to Tricky and his illness. Show off and a fake life may give temporary happiness but bring misfortune and problem in future. Explain the statement by linking it in desire and behavior of Matilda. Science should be used as a boon and not as bane. Analyze this in detail with reference to Griffin, the lawless scientist in lesson Footprint Without Feet. Living beyond your mean can cause mental agony and ruin. Forgetting ground reality and having endless aspiration is not good. Elaborate this with reference to the story, The Necklace. Why did the thief befriend Anil? Why did he steal Anil's money? Why did he come back and put Anil's money back? How does think tank compare the Martian with people on Earth? What guesses are made by him about the book found on Earth? In the story, A Question of Trust, Horace Denby carefully planned his theft but was outwitted by another thief, the lady in the red. Would you agree that overconfidence may prove fatal one day? Discuss. Griffin's brilliance as a man of science faded before his darker trait. Give reason from the text to support your answer. 11th. Hari Singh says that he knew it, but neither his lip nor his eye showed anything. Anil successfully addressed the situation by not addressing it all. Elaborate based on your reading of the thief's story. That's all for today's video. I hope this list of most important and repeated questions help you prepare better. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to MJ Manjari for more board exam tips. Drop a comment below if you need help with any topic and I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and stay motivated.